the fuck are you doing down there? Come on, let's go. Fucking mess in here. Let's have a quick tidy up. So, today is a blockwork day. Very boring, bit mind numbing. Whether I get it all done today, I don't know. Okay, so these are what you call steel lintels for those of you non-bricklayers out there, non-builders. These are what bridge over, so you can bridge over an opening. That's an opening, a window. Should be insulated in the middle. Yeah, insulated. And you get different types depending on the size of the opening, the load capacity above it. So let's say, I don't know, the trusses are sitting on top of it. They need to be heavy duty HD lintels. If the opening is too big of an opening, it needs to, like for instance, this is an opening in here. Obviously the truss is going to want to sit like that, and it's got nothing to sit here, so it's going to need a steel. That will be an actual steel lintel, like a big long steel lintel. So these are, like I say, to bridge over. Now, to know which one goes over what, obviously you've got so on this one you've got the product number, the weight. That's not what we really want. No, we don't want that either. What we want is the length, the bit that's scrubbed out. What we want is the length and the product number. Now, the product number and the length is what gives you the clue on to put it onto what window or what opening. And to find that, you need to look at the window schedule. The window schedule is a drawing. Well, it's not, well, it can be on paper, but I've got mine on an email. So let's have a little look at that. Right, so we want this window over here, which is this window here. So we've got window 16. So we're on plot 2 and we want window 16, which isn't fucking on there. You're having a laugh. W16. Where's W16? Well, that is strange. Am I being stupid here or what? 11, 12, 15, 12. What's going off there then? W16. Bear with me. So it doesn't appear to have that window on here. So what I'm going to do is put all the other lintels round everywhere else and see if I'm left with any. So but basically what I should be able to do is go, let's say, right, window 15, window 15. It would be a SC125B 2.1 metre. Right, so we've put a lintel at every single window that we needed. The big one's a big one at the back, which is through there. So we've been left with this one, so this must be the one. Right, I'm gonna crack on, build this wall here. Compliments to the chef. just remember, if you ain't got good muck, you ain't getting nothing done. Right, just to get this lintel on level, all I'm going to do is level across into the blockwork, pencil mark, same again this side. Like that. So that's where I want my block to finish. So it's just a case of measuring that up. So I'll just measure from the bed to the mark, 145. I'll make them 150. 150. So just going to lay this in place, and then stick this across the top, get it nice and level, like that. So now we're level to the brickwork. Get the lintel on. Get this lintel on. So I personally see I've got like a bit of a gap here. I'll fill that with muck and I'll just do a tiny little skim. I don't know why people bed them right on, because you've got to run over the top with the brickwork. So you want it to be as flat to the brickwork as you can. Cavity. Right, you've got a front and a back. This is the front that goes to the right, so what we need to make sure is, see this here, look, see what's happened here. Now this has got a corbel on it, so it wouldn't really matter, but you always want to leave the back edge of this lintel 10mm back from the back of this brick. That will give you plenty to put your damps on and run over the top without it being pushed out over the edge like that. So you want to make sure that this is tight to the back of your blockwork, like this. Alright, and see there, look, because I've built my cavity size the right size, I've got, see that there, my brick can sit on that perfectly with a bit of a gap around the back, which is perfect. But I have got a corbel on it, so I might have to just bring it out a little bit so it is tight. So I have got a corbel on here. I knew I had a corbel, but I was just double checking that the first course oversails, which it does. So it's going to be sitting like that. So I don't want it tight up against the blockwork, otherwise I'm going to only have half of a lintel to sit on. So I've just brought it just as close to the edge as I can. If I was going to have it like that and run over it normally, I'd be very tight and wouldn't be able to get over the top. But because there's a corbel, it steps out about there. But I don't want to bring it out further than the brickwork, because you don't want the lintel being seen on this bit of brickwork here. So I've just brought it as close as I can to the edge of the brickwork, just to give me the most amount of chance to get over the top with a corbel. Right, I've just got to do some cuts to go over the top of here. I've got one more course to run over the top, and that is this wall finished. So I've just got this wall up here. The reason I took this wall up first and not this one, because I was working my way around like that. I decided to do this one first because this wall and this wall are the gable ends. This wall and this wall are the plate sides. So the reason I've done it is because, again, I'm going to use my laser level. I've put the it in at the lintel height with a laser level, but I'm going to take from this corner like I did before, measure 300 up, mark it on the blockwork there, and then transfer that level from there to each one of these. I'll put a profile on the end here just to transfer it onto there, and then transfer it onto there, and then have a nice nice level blockwork again for the plate to sit on. So it's going to set the laser level up on the outside and transfer that mark all around, and then I'm good to finish this wall here, and I'll make a start on this wall today as well, I reckon. But I'll probably be, mind you, it's quite a lot of work in it, so I'll probably just get this wall done, I reckon. Right, so this is the lintel height, and on the drawing it says to go 300mm above lintel height for underside of plate. So all I'm going to do is level across here like this. Where's the pencil gone? So we'll just level across here like that. Make sure you don't mark the top. Right, and then from this point I'm going to measure 300mm. Now this is where I want my blockwork to go through down this side and through this side here, and even on that little corner nib over there. So I'm going to set the laser level up for this point and mark it on this corner, that corner, that corner and that corner, and I'm good to finish all my blockwork over here and through here. And that's a wrap. Tom, tell him to hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
Hit the fucking like button if you enjoyed today's video, or else I'll send Tom on you.